So I have three parts, one serious, one funny but true, and another serious. I'm acutely aware of the role of good fortune in my accomplishments, so frankly, it's very difficult for me to feel I deserve this. And at the same time, there's a sense in which I'm delighted and feel correctly recognized. In a world in which cynicism and self-interest are holding sway to an extent I find shocking, I am deeply moved to receive this award. When I read the description of Senator Heinz, his spirit, his character, in the initial establishment of the award, I felt I recognized a kindred spirit. I recognized the belief that we can dedicate ourselves to making a better world, the determination and willingness to spend oneself towards good ends, the demand for rigor in achieving those ends, which my students could maybe use a little less of, and the experience of deep joy and lightness in a life so shaped. I thought, hey, that's me. It values me for things I value in me and that I'd like to continue to develop. So it was really profoundly moving. All right. Step up, step right up, folks. In my hand, I hold a magnificent little-known secret to life. It makes you smarter, more self-disciplined, less impulsive, kinder. It protects you, it boosts your immune system, and it protects you from over 18 major disease categories, including depression, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and some cancers. Not only that, it is inexpensive, easy, and a pleasure to take. And it could easily be very widely available. What is it? It's contact with nature. Contact with nature works like a multivitamin, delivering essential nutrients for us to be our best selves, for us to thrive and be what we can be. All right, as just one example of the exciting discoveries in this area, I'll give you a little taste of a study in Chicago Public Schools. Chicago Public Schools is 90% free lunch eligible students, 90% students of color. They're struggling. Roughly 30% of them meet or exceed state standards in reading or math in their grade level. Within this context, we are examining whether schoolyard trees boost academic achievement. In 470 schools, 500,000 students, 1.7 million test scores over a 10-year period, we are finding students in greener schools perform systematically better on standardized tests of math and reading, even when we take into account the students' gender, grade, free lunch eligibility status, English learner status, and whether they have been held back for a grade. Furthermore, we have taken into account the school's characteristics, the size of the school, its resources, the pupil-teacher ratio, and something else. Oh, the percentage of free lunch eligible students, which also makes an enormous difference. And still we find this pattern. Furthermore, when we green schools, as Chicago has, 100 different schools, we find that school scores go up. And not only that, it's true for all students, not just a certain subset. And best of all, it's true for disadvantaged students, the students who struggle the most. Finally, the bump continues and builds over our 5 to 10 year period. It shows up in the first year, it accumulates and builds in years, the next few, and then it continues in years 5 through 10. So for me, this is tremendously exciting, and this award encourages me in my life's work. So thank you, You have strengthened and energized me.